You're watching Toy Xavier TV, and today I wanted to do a vlog about my doggy. Meet Iggy. Here she is right here. Iggy Boo, say hi to the cyber peeps. You gonna say hi? And today she is just really in her nonchalant, I don't give a shit, don't bother me mode, because I bought her this little rope toy and she just turned it back on me, y'all. So I guess she's basically saying that I don't want to be in your vlog. So I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. Well, I've always been an animal lover, especially when it comes to dogs and everything. And I had a dog every day of my life growing up. My dogs will live to be 10 and 11 years old, y'all. So I take good care of my dogs. My son had found a stray pit bull that we kind of made him into our just family pet, and he ended up getting hit by a car by some reckless driver who like swerved to literally hit him. So that just devastated my son, and I was trying to okay y'all, she wants to get out, so let me make this fast. He was trying to fill that void, and we kind of wanted to get a pet. So he wanted a pit bull just like the one he found and nursed back to health, and they end up getting killed. So we end up looking around. We found a guy in the area that I was living at in Fraser, and he had some for sale. And I went to his house and I saw him, but all of his dogs were sickly. Like they looked like something was wrong with them, and the owners looked like the owners looked like they were on crystal meth. Yeah. So what I ended up doing, I kind of trying to talk my son out of getting her, because she was the run of the litter. She was extremely tiny, and she was full of worms. Her stomach was swollen, and I was like, oh my God, I do not want this dog. But my crazy butt, trying to please my kids and want my kids to be happy and all of that, I gave the man $100 for her. I wasn't sure if she was full-blooded, even though it was two full-blooded pit bulls on the premises that were the mom and dad, and I wasn't really sure. So I took her to the vet immediately, because I'm like, if this dog drops dead in the car on the way to the vet, my son is going to be devastated, and I'm gonna be out of $100, because that was my last, pretty much. So we took her to the vet. They did a full workup on her. She was 8 weeks old. They said her estimated birth date was around October 31st. And once they checked her out, she was pretty much healthy, other than the fact that she had no parvo or anything like that, except she was full of worms. And they did an extensive, she's over here jumping around and playing. They did an extensive treatment on her for like up until her first year, basically. And she checked out pretty good after that. I mean, she had one episode where we thought she was gonna die, and I guess she had like a stomach virus or something, and we took her to the vet. They couldn't find anything wrong with it, just put on antibiotics. And she was maybe like 6 months old when this happened. She got really skinny, and I just couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. But they nursed her back to health, and she was fine. And other than the fact that the vet telling us to make sure she's around other dogs, and my parents at the time where I was living with them, they have a German Shepherd mix, and that's also a female, and both of them are fixed, because we didn't want her to be like in heat all the time, and we wanted to make sure that she became a pet, and she wasn't just, we didn't get her just to breed her and sell the puppies off. On top of that, after she got better from her first initial dog illness, she grew really fast. I mean, she grew from like this little skinny runt to this greedy, muscular little white monster that she is now. She's actually a good dog. I mean, I was told to keep her with other dogs and keep her around children, let her get familiar with people, but she loves everybody. She does not, she's not aggressive. If people tell me right now, like, your dog is a killer, I'm like, no, she's not. She's not a killer. She's scared of everything. She does not like the vacuum. The only time I've kind of seen her lunge at something was when I was trying to vacuum around her, and she's terrified of it. So she didn't physically attack me. She just like was biting the front of the vacuum. Now, she doesn't like blow dryers. She's a little skittish around small tiny dogs because they're like all over the place, but then she'll get comfortable and she'll play. Like she's been playing with other dogs as well. She really doesn't do anything bad. She's not like destructive of anything. She does have anxiety, separation anxiety. She has that really bad. She will scream and holler if one of my kids leave the house or if I leave the house. And if I'm outside with her or if my husband's outside walking her and I walk outside and walk in the other direction, she will go ballistic. Like she has to be around somebody. And that's because she was raised as a puppy. She was like a lap dog up until she got big enough to just walk around on her own. And she's never slept by herself. So trying to cut all the lights off in the house and have her sleep in her own bed, that's not going to happen. She needs to be in your room or in the bed with you. That's why I have to make sure she's bathed all the time. She's does not have any fleas or ticks or anything like that, and I have to give her a bath like at least, we try to give her a bath at least once or twice a month. And don't shred that. She's over here shredding. Stop. We're not going to do that. We are not going to do that. No, you're not going to tear this up. But yeah, she always tears her like balls up. She'll tear those up immediately. This is the longest thing we've ever had. And it's just going on like 2 days. So we'll see how it looks in the next couple of weeks or so. But she does like to play. She's very, very playful. She likes to do this game where you go, Iggy, what are you doing? Iggy, what are you doing? And then she like takes off running. She gets bursts of energy and she runs through the house full speed, she runs up and down the steps. We have a parakeet. She used to did not like the parakeet. Now she really doesn't pay too much attention to it. She just kind of looks at it and be like, okay, you know, she's not feeding me anything, so I don't care. Yep, that's pretty much it, y'all. She's just Iggy. she's really sweet, and I thought she would sit still for maybe 5 or 10 minutes so that, you know, I can let you all see her close up and see how she interacts. But let's see if I can get her. Iggy, what are you doing? Iggy, are you gonna hang out? Can I lay with you for a second? She thinks I'm gonna take her scarf, y'all. Iggy. Yeah, so she's concentrating right now. I guess this is more important. But other than that, that's it. That's pretty much how it is raising a pit bull. She's probably the easiest dog I ever raised from a puppy. She's never been really destructive. She's never chewed up anything. She chewed up maybe tissue, unrolling it and running through the house with it. And she did kind of get to the carpet a little bit, but no, we're not. Stop. Okay, I'm going to take it from you if you're going to eat it. Now stop. My God, crazy self. But I was just talking all this good stuff about you and you sitting up here eating up your toy. The only complaint I would say I would have with her is that she's very clingy. She always has to be next to somebody at all times, like nonstop. You can put your hand while she's eating near her bowl. She won't try to bite you. She has her moments at night. I guess she could be dreaming where she will howl like a wolf, and you'll get up running through the house like, what's wrong? What is it? And she'll just look at you like, my bad, I just had a moment. I lost it for a second. I'm going back to sleep. She's enjoying this little rope. Yeah, so don't hit me in my face with it. She hit me in my face with it yesterday, y'all. She just flung it and it smacked me dead in my face. So, Iggy, look, you're making a mess on my carpet, man. Can you stop kicking me? And I also wanted to let you all know, those people out there who have these animals, you have to understand that dogs, just because they're domesticated, they are pack animals. Like, it's in their instinct and in their bloodline. They have to be around people. That's why when you let them loose because you don't want them anymore, instead of taking them to the pound or trying to give them away to somebody, that's why they form packs of wild dogs band together, and there's always a leader. It's just like in the wild. I mean, if you would take time and research and find these things out, you would understand a lot about dogs. And if you don't care enough or don't give a shit enough in your heart to try to take care of them like you should, because once you get a pet, it becomes a child. This is like a 2-year-old child that never grows up and will stay that way until they die. I mean, that's just how dogs are. They have to be fed, they have to be walked, they want love, they want attention, they want to play. They have mood swings where they just get, busy and just want to be destructive. They have anxiety problems. They don't like being chained to trees in the backyard in all types of weather. Once you take them from their mother, you are their pack leader. And they respect you and they love you no matter how ignorant and stupid your ass is. They're going to love you 100% unconditionally. You can beat the hell out of them, and the next day you can act like you care, and they're going to love you just the same. And that's the sad part about it. People fail to realize that. So please, 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 for the sake of other animal lovers out there and people who actually do care, don't waste your time getting animals if you know you're not going to take care of them. If you can barely take care of your kids, don't get any pets. If you just want to make some extra money, the last thing you want to do is keep some animals chained up in your backyard on 13-inch chains, sitting exposed to all the elements, and you just letting them screw each other and create puppies for you to sell. If I hadn't rescued her from the crystal meth man and Frasier, she would have died. But she made it through, and here she is. If you have any pets, what kind of pets do you have? What is the most things you enjoy about being a pet owner? And just make sure you put your comments below, and also remember to like, comment, and subscribe to Toy Xavier TV. And I will see you guys later. Bye.